Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Fight Pack Media, home of the hardcores, where we do those fight reviews, prediction, reactions, and just general breaking news in the fight world. And we got an exciting one today. I'm sure you've heard already. Wilder vs Fury 2 is official. Deontay Wilder has posted on his Twitter that all contracts have been signed. We've got to run it back. And I'm yet to hear Fury's reaction. And we'll see, to be honest, if this is the case. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't believe he will come out and say this much if this wasn't the case. So I'm glad that at least they've finalized this fight and we've got something to look forward to the end of the year, because it was looking a bit hopeless in the heavyweight division when it came to the top three. But now at least we got a clear indication of a direction which we're going. First, I want to say that the first indication of this news was broken by Wilder. A couple of days ago, he let out a tweet, said, I'll quote here, "Well, as I always say, I'm the realest champion in the business, and as I've mentioned before, I must handle all my controversial fights ASAP. Luis Ortiz, King Kong boxing is first, then Tyson Fury next." And this was a bit, some felt as this was trying to save himself, because he did catch a bit of stick for revealing that he's fighting Ortiz. And it wasn't the fight, it was more of the time he released it. He didn't give AJ time to negotiate after his fight with Ruiz. He basically locked AJ out of this and planned his own route, which is understandable. We don't favour it because we, as boxing fans, everyone wants to see AJ Wilder, but I'm happy with Wilder vs Fury as well, the second one. He then came out last night and confirmed the contracts are already signed, so that locked it in. Today, this morning, well, just this afternoon, sorry, not too long ago, Mike Coppinger, I'm not sure if you guys know him, he's a well-established journalist, reports for PBC and for other various outlets. He's quoting his source as Shelley Finkel and Nick Khan, who works for the CAA. The CAA is a sports agency, and they handle some of the biggest stars in the sporting world. So you probably know some of the people he works with. Nick Khan was negotiating on behalf of Top Rank and Shelley Finkel, I'm guessing on behalf of BBC and his fighter Deontay Wilder. They talked through all parts of the rematch, and Al Heyman and Bob Arum were both involved in this deal apparently, and negotiated the facets of the deal according to Mike Coppinger. That's interesting, to be honest, because now it shows there's promise for other fights to be made. And you know which one we talk about. Yep. We want that Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. But that's another day. We're going to leave that for now. Back to this bit of information. What does it mean? It means that Wilder most likely will be fighting Ortiz in September, and then plans to come back and fight Fury in January. So at least we got a clear indication of what those two are going to do. When it comes to the rest of the heavyweight division, i.e. AJ, Dylan White, Pulev, and Usyk, is a bit hazy. For Joshua, it doesn't seem too, I don't know, it doesn't seem too bad. We know his path is, he's got a mandatory, he's got to deal with maybe two. He might get them both out the way. Most likely his next fight will be Pulev. I'm not sure where they're going to have that. And Joshua should get through that pretty easy, to be fair. And beyond that, Alexander Usyk is the only other opponent I would like to see. I don't want to see, even though I like Dylan White, I don't want to see Dylan White versus AJ. I'd be more excited to see if Dylan White can get his mandatory shot. But right now, we're talking about AJ. So most likely we have Pulev, then I would say Usyk, because Usyk he had an injury. He was supposed to face Carlos Takam in May this month, last week. But since he's been injured, it's been reported he's coming back September. Once he comes back, though, he will have a fight in September, probably around the same time AJ has a fight around that time, maybe November AJ. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna time their fight so it coincides with the result of the Fury and Wilder, and maybe AJ can sneak in. Then we have Dillian Whyte. Rumor is the WBC might mandate this fight as an eliminator. I'm not sure if it'll be a final eliminator, but from what I'm hearing, Dillian Whyte's team and Eddie Hearn, they seem like they will get a favorable decision. I don't know. I believe even the WBC made it clear to Wilder that he can't have 3 fights before he defends, because it was planned, rumored, for him to fight Ortiz, then Kaunaki, then Fury. Now it's gone from Ortiz straight to Fury. So I'm pretty sure he's already anticipating that he will get only 2 voluntaries. So that makes a case for Dillian Whyte. If Dillian Whyte beats Oscar Rivas, which is in a tough fight, and then takes another fight, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make him go in a final eliminator fight. And I'm hoping it's against Adam Kaunaki. It's a brilliant scrap. They're both talented. They're both aggressive fighters. And it will be an entertaining fight, to be honest, I believe. And if that's the case, we'll still have a problem. It's going to force... Well, not a problem. It's going to be forced that the winner of the Wilder fight will most likely have to either go for the undisputed fight or the mandatory. If they don't go for the mandatory, the only thing that trumps that mandatory is unification. So that's the undisputed fight. So most likely next year, these fights will be happening. I'm actually glad that we have a clearer picture of this now. And hopefully the heavyweights can get it cracking on. Now at least there's a ray of light at the end of the tunnel. You know the usual. Don't be a hater. I know you might not have made this far, but if you have, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know when the next videos come up. I'm going to try to keep it more consistent, more on time, so I will be in time with breaking news. So you don't all you have to do is subscribe, and hopefully you're well informed when it comes to this fight knowledge. See you guys later. There should be some more videos coming up. Probably some last minute predictions for the rest of the AJ card. And until then, enjoy the rest of the fights for the rest of the night. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.